So, I'm using this intro time to tell you I'm using the old intro just because I want to make a new one that's less loud, less long, all that stuff, and fits my new banner. But, let's get into the video. Bye. Why, hello, everybody. It's your favorite low-rank YouTuber that you love to hate. It's me. Yeah, that's all I really gotta say. An intro. But another thing I gotta say, before this video actually gets rolling, this vehicle has the video just had the worst possible, I'm finally getting to this in 2021, so I was putting it off a bit, and then I took a break from doing all this YouTube stuff to enjoy some time with friends and family over the holidays, and getting that Christmas video out was a little bit of a chore too, but I hope you all had good holidays, happy holidays, and happy new year. Let's hope this year isn't awful, and I bet you it is, because I was like, oh, 2020 is going to be way better than 2019. Look what happened. As you can see, I have gameplay for this one. Not much else really to say, so let's get into the video, starting off with So we're back at it again with my trusty little notebook that I'm replacing soon because this is just a mess. I have like a lot of things at the back and some things at the front and just nothing in between. It's just, I need to get a pretty cool Nightmare Before Christmas VHS tape one. So I kind of find that as a pretty good replacement. So, this notebook is messy from all the zones I had to put in, and at the current time of recording this, I haven't really done Sonic Heroes, but I'm probably just going to mention certain stages, as most of those stages can be done by both characters. And if they can't, it can't be done by either character, really, so we start off in Sonic Adventure with Emerald Coast. It was picked for a 3DS version, and that's a pretty good reason. It's open, it's iconic, it can be expanded upon for both classic and modern. And the major set piece of this level, I'm going to start talking about those a bit more. The Orca could be easily translated into classic Sonic. Windy Valley, another stage that would be great. The Tornado, I have a feeling would probably be handled similarly to the one in, it's Crisis City. In classic Crisis City, how the tornadoes handled that. For classic Sonic. It's good, it's open, it'd be very good for both characters to just run around. And then we get the Casinopolis. This level would not be included because it is just awful. Unless you want to do the tail segment, which isn't even that good either. It's just not a fun stage. I'm gonna be fair. It's just annoying, to be fair. As pretty recently, I got Sonic Adventure for like $2.50. I played it through on Twitch. Those VODs, I believe, are deleted now, sadly. And I had a blast. Except for Amy, Big, and Casinopolis. Except for Knuckles. Knuckles Casinopolis is pretty good. Moving on. Ice Cap. Ice Cap again wouldn't be picked because the big, I guess, hole section, that could be decent for classic Sonic and just awful for modern Sonic. And the snowboarding, it's really nothing too special. If you want to do something like that, like snowboarding, I don't know, maybe throw in like a DLC like the Casino, maybe do Sandopolis snowboarding, I don't know. just as Twinkle Park, again, it's very similar to Windy Valley and Emerald Coast. It's open, it's fun, the roller coasters would be great, and they wouldn't have to make new things for the roller coaster, as the previous game, Sonic Colors, had made roller coaster physics and such for Asteroid Coasters. So they could just port them over, and this would be even better if they were going to do Asteroid Coaster for Sonic Colors, because then they could just reuse the roller coaster asset. I mean, the beginning is a little bit, I don't think they would ever include that, but it'd be great. Also, before, I'm not mentioning Haunt Shelter, as we don't really have a character that plays as close enough to Sonic that could be used as a basis. And then we go Speed Highway, which was picked for the 360 version and the console version and PC. It's open, it's iconic, it's very good. I mean, I'm glad they cut out that end bit in the actual version, where you go to, like, the daytime section, as it doesn't make sense, really. And it was really designed for Knuckles. It was not designed for Sonic, but they decided to throw it in. So, nothing more to really say on that. Red Mountain, again, large and fun. I think Classic Sonic could handle, like, if you want to do it, where Classic Sonic does the upper part of Red Mountain with the handlebars, because I feel like Red Mountain would just be a little bit hard for modern Sonic to take, but Classic Sonic would be almost perfect for it. Because it's the handlebars, and then if what they want to do is Classic Sonic takes on the outer of Red Mountain, like the actual mountain part, and then modern Sonic would get an expanded version of the underground segments, which I think could work. It'd be pretty enjoyable, because for once, an underground segment would work for modern Sonic. So next we have Skydeck. It's long and a bit tedious. I think it'd just be awful for Classic Sonic, and to be pretty fair, modern Sonic would not fare too well in this stage either. So I don't think I would want to put them there. Lost World, for me, it's just too gimmicky. I don't think they would use it at all, especially the lights and the walking up panel things. Not even really good for modern or classic. It's just not very good. It was probably the stage. I'll elaborate this on in a more video, but this is the only stage in a different video. This is the only stage where I actually did not enjoy, because it just kept screwing me over for no reason. I did enjoy Knuckles. Knuckles was pretty good. And Final Egg, I have a feeling it'd be fantastic for modern Sonic. Absolutely great. Maybe give it a slight paint scheme, because it's very gray in the original, let's be fair. If they made it like the orange and the blues and grays and dark blues of like the Egg Fleet, would just make it utterly amazing for modern. But the key word is for modern, not classic. Classic, I have a feeling, like, so there's the parts where you get onto the platforms and you homing attack the enemies on the platform to get up. That would not be very good for modern classic. I doubt it'd even be very good in that section for modern. And I don't think it'd just be a good classic level. So, that ends off Adventure 1 with a lot of good stages. For once, I'm gonna actually say most of these stages could be good for classic and modern. The only ones is, I mean, Studiopolis is not very good. Neither is Ice Cap. Skydeck would be pretty for modern and pretty bad for classic. Lost World is just a bit too gimmicky, and Final Egg would be kind of very mixed for classic. So, on to Sonic Adventure 2. Sonic Adventure 2 has a lot of issues. I mean, okay, Cityscape and Metal Harbor would be fantastic. I mean, I feel like there is a bit of... So, I think for Metal Harbor, what would be great is if we could do more on the aircraft carriers, and then those segments with the homing attack chains. Green Forest. It'd be pretty good for modern Sonic, let's be fair. I am also, quick little disclaimer, I am throwing in the Shadow stages, but none of the other hero stages, they would not work at all. But, yeah, I mean, Green Forest would be fantastic for modern, or not fantastic, but pretty good. I feel like it'd be an issue for classic Sonic, and I'm actually going to mention this right here too. White Jungle has a similar issue, where I feel like the vines that pull you and just that end segment and a lot of the jumping on the springs to get up would not be very good for classic. That's my take. You may disagree with it, but I don't think it'd be very good for classic. Pyramid Cave, again, pretty good for modern. Would probably not be the best for classic. I would think it'd be better than the two forest stages, but not by much. And then Crazy Gadget. It's long, it's gimmicky, and it's absolutely awful. It'd be like if they wanted to do Death Egg, but just worse. Now, Final Rush is just rail grinding, and I'm gonna mention this here too real quick. Final Chase would be way better than Final Rush. Final Rush is really just rail grinding with some platforms. It's not very good. I'm not even a big fan of the level. I'm not, and I'll get onto that again in a later video. Final Chase has those spinning segments, which I think would work better than just rail grinding. Not by much, but I mean, it'd probably, in all honesty, work better if they wanted to do that. So the only other two stages from this game, really, to mention are Radical Highway, which is very similar to City Escape. It would be open. It'd be very expandable. Why do you think the 3DS version picked it? And Skyrail, again, just grinding. Just grinding. That wraps up Sonic Adventure 2. I'm not mentioning Green Hill. I'm not. Because, I mean, it's Green Hill. We already talked about it in that first video. I mean, it's already in the game. So, that's a wrap on Sonic Adventure 2. Now let's get to Sonic Heroes. If I have the notes ready for them, I'll work on it in between recordings. So, we're doing something a little different. Instead of writing all the notes down, I want to get this video out sometime before 2022. I just have the level list up on my phone, and, oh no, okay, I got it. And this old notebook is just getting thrown across the room. Okay. Now that we have that out of the way, I'm only probably going to be doing the first level because that's what I think they would go for of each zone. Seaside Hill. Again, it's open. It's iconic. That's why you got gameplay of it. It's very open, iconic, and I'm going to be fair, a lot of those like, oh, you need flight for this. You could probably do that with springs, and a lot of the power could be done with boosting. Well, that's for modern Sonic. Classic Sonic probably spin dashing for the power, and I don't know what you'd do for the flight. Probably more springs. Grand Metropolis. It'd be pretty cool. Let's be fair. Grand Metropolis would be pretty cool to play through. Again, no major gripes. Casino Park. It's kind of iffy. Like, it'd be pretty good. Let's be fair. It would probably have a few things they'd need to work out. I don't know. I haven't beaten Sonic Heroes. It's the only game on this set I haven't beaten. And the classics, no, I have not beaten the classics. I do have, I think it's Mega Collection Plus on the PS2. So I'm gonna work through those. I just beat Ratchet and Clank, so. Rail Canyon. Again, more rail grinding. It's not gonna do it very well for Classic. I mean, if they want... Okay, this is the only exception. Bullet Station. It could be pretty good if they went for the train aspect. It would be pretty enjoyable, let's be fair. Frog Forest. No way they would do Frog Forest. This level is just not good. It's rail grinding. It's everything that I don't like. That's why I'm starting with Team Rose, which is the hardest team because it has Big on it. I haven't beaten it yet. That's as far as I got. I have not beaten it. Yeah, I know I suck at the game. Now, Hang Castle. These are kind of where I don't know as much. Probably could work. I'm not sure. You could probably do the hoops and the red rings, like the orange onion rings, like what you're seeing right now, the rings that you go through, to get across gaps and such. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's some mods to do it, so, I mean, if the modders can do it, why can't Sega? I mean, I think that applies more to Sonic Forces than it does here. So, Egg Fleet and Final Fortress. I'm gonna do these two separate. I feel like these two could work. Maybe not Final Fortress as much due to it being, like, I feel like if I remember correctly, I think it has more rail grinding, again. But these would be utterly amazing. If you want to do an airship for the Dreamcast era, do this over Skydeck. It'd just be fantastic. It'd be great. And that really wraps up Sonic Heroes. That took way less time than I thought it would. So I'm re-recording this outro because it was way too long, and this is What Have We Learned? So we learned that the Dreamcast era had a lot of issues for levels, but a lot of great levels that could work. And I don't know, I'm still stuck here. I mean, I made it down here. And that I don't know, to be fair. And yes, that like segment card with the Kirby dancing, it's a joke. I'm not like, oh, that's so cool. It's a joke. I'll leave the link. I'm not sure if I said this already, because I was recording this last night. It's the next day now. But if I've already said it, I'll leave a link down for the Sonic backgrounds that I used to use before I got stuck here, and the Kirby dancing, because those are really cool, and I want to give credit to the original creators. And they are free to use, but I want to give credit to them, so I'm going to do that in the bottom. Like my last video, this was a lot of rambling. You might hear some background noise. I'm going to try to eliminate that next time by recording in a proper desk chair. And I don't really got much else to say besides, if you like my new trying to edit better, let me know in the comments below. I know I use a basic editor, but anyways, bye!